The South Carolina Hall of Fame was founded in Myrtle Beach in 1973 to recognize and honor contemporary and past citizens who have made outstanding contributions to South Carolina's heritage, history, and progress.
William Jasper immigrated to America from Germany in 1767. He worked briefly as an indentured servant in Philadelphia before moving south to fight the British in the American Revolution.
We know that Sergeant William Jasper served in the 2nd South Carolina. He joined in 1775 and serves as a sergeant until his death in 1779.
Jasper was sent to Sullivan's Island to help protect Charleston against impending attacks from the British Navy. There, Jasper served under Colonel William Moultrie. Moultrie's plan was to build a fort that would protect Charlestown Harbor from the British. Before the fort could be completed, the British arrived and began their attack. It was at the Battle of Fort Sullivan, now known as Fort Moultrie, that Jasper displayed his heroism and dedication to the Patriot cause. The sound of muskets and cannon fire made it very difficult to hear voice commands, but throughout the confusion of battle, a symbol both sides looked to for guidance was the flag that flew over each fort.
Just think of the Star-Spangled Banner and the national anthem. By dawn's early light. So this symbolism, seeing the flag still flying, even under this tremendous bombardment of the enemy, that we're not surrendering, we're still fighting, we're still here, and we're not giving up.
During the battle, a British cannonball cut down the flag of the 2nd South Carolina Regiment, causing it to fall into a ditch below.
Jasper is supposedly to have called out to Colonel Moultrie, we can't fight without a flag. And Moultrie says, well, what are we to do? Jasper then retrieves the colors and scales the wall, comes back inside, and then calls out to Captain Peter Ory for a staff. Captain Ory hands Sergeant Jasper a sponge. The sponge is should be a long oak pole covered with lamb's wool, which is used to sponge out a cannon bore after each firing.
Securing the flag to the sponge staff, Sergeant Jasper places the flag back on the fort, indicating to the British that the fight was not over.
He displayed that flag and he put it back in place, and it was an extraordinary act of courage and bravery and sacrifice that really inspired the soldiers in that fort to keep up their fight in what became a major American victory of the Revolution. After
the battle, Governor John Rutledge presented his personal sword to William Jasper.
Swords had great symbolism at the time. They're a symbol of authority and command, and for the governor to actually give his personal sword to Sergeant Jasper was a great symbol of his admiration and respect.
William Jasper served in the 2nd South Carolina Regiment until 1779, when French-American forces attempted to take Savannah back from the British.
Fighting was bloody, it was hand-to-hand, and in the midst of it, the color bearer went down. And William Jasper, like he had done 3 years earlier at the Battle of Sullivan's Island, he raised that flag again. But in doing it this time, on the earthworks at Savannah, he was shot down and he was mortally wounded.
Though the British defeated the French-American forces, his act of bravery would remain in the hearts of many of his revolutionary compatriots.
For generations, South Carolinians and Americans knew the name of William Jasper.
Those veterans of the American Revolution, as they moved west after the Revolutionary War, will carry Sergeant William Jasper's name with them, and with so much respect that they will name areas where they live.
Untold numbers of little boys bore the name of Jasper because of Sergeant Jasper. He was the eminent South Carolina hero.
Though Jasper may have died in battle, it was his heroic actions to keep his flag flying that allows his legacy to live on today.